Hello, Crystal Ray, environmental science students. Welcome to e-learning. I'm sure you're getting tons of videos and assignments coming up this first day in e-learning, but I would like to just have a short intro video to explain the general gist of what we're doing in environmental science this upcoming question mark number of weeks. So I know it's currently only till April 14th, but we are just going to stay flexible and see how things go with e-learning and what that might mean for the rest of the school year. So just if you can see that first thing that was highlighted, that I have highlighted on this page, we're all working on being patient and we'll all learn as we go and get through this together. So us teachers are also learning how to teach you virtually and teach you from a faraway place, and you also are learning to be a student online as well. So we're all going to work together on this. So I wanted to go over this guide to online learning that basically tells the general expectations of what Mr. Call and I will have for you in environmental science. So I've highlighted very specific things. Please go through and read this entire document, but I just want to talk about a few key notes. So I already talked about the first highlighted thing on this page, but if you look at the second thing under daily schedule, basically your week is going to be split into two blocks. Block 1 is Monday, Tuesday. Block 2 is Thursday, Friday. Okay, so think of Monday and Tuesday as one big assignment, lecture, video, notes, and assignment, and then block 2, Thursday, Friday, as another big day of lecture, notes, and assignment to turn in. So if you look at those that numbered list right below it, each block, so each 2 days, you'll have a quick check-in, like a poll, like we've done in the past. So a quick Google form on Monday. You'll have an online reading assignment posted Monday. You'll have a teacher video presentation or some other video to watch that supplements the reading. And then you'll have some sort of report or deliverable to turn in by Tuesday. So that 1 through 4 happens once in block 1 and once in block 2. So you'll get a bunch of stuff posted Monday, and most of it is due by the end of the day Tuesday. And then the same thing on Thursday. You'll get a bunch of stuff posted on Thursday, and most of it will be due by the end of the day Friday. Okay, so that block 1, block 2, it simplifies your schedule for the week. Okay. Quick thing about the check-ins, those are like Google polls, and the reports that are due at the end of each block is some form of short writing, like an essay, or your own video presentation, or your own short lab report that's due, something we can grade. Sometimes we might switch that out for a video chat with us as a teacher, and maybe other students in the form of a discussion, and that we can grade as well, and that can give you some participation points in this category as well. Okay, so it just depends on the week. Each block should require about 2 hours of your time. So whatever you open up on Monday, you should spend about 2 hours on environmental science by the end of the day Tuesday, by those 2 days, and turn in what you have. Same thing on Thursday. You open up all the stuff that's given to you on Thursday and spend about 2 hours worth of your time working on environmental science by the end of the day Friday. General due dates are that the check-ins, the Google poll that's posted at the beginning, is due on at noon of the first day of each block. So that means the poll is due on Monday at noon, and then the second poll is due on Thursday at noon. Reports, the big assignment that's due each block, is due by 4 p.m. of the second day of the block. So your report for block 1 is due at the end of the day Tuesday, 4 p.m., and your report for block 2 of the week is due, this is actually Fridays, is due 4 p.m. on Fridays. Okay, so the second day of the block, your big assignment is due. As with previous assignments, you can turn stuff in late. You just get 10% credit off every week that you turn it in late. Okay, we're going to scroll down to office hours and communication. The main thing to do is to send us an email. I will really try to be looking at my email every half hour, especially during work hours, 8 to 3, in order to respond to any questions you have. Also, if you post something on Google Classroom, we get an email notification, so you can do that as well. We are also going to have office hours. That's the next thing that's highlighted down there. Mr. Call and Miss Nichols, both of us, will be available for office hours on Tuesdays from 11 to 11:30 and Fridays from 11 to 11:30. If we need to change the times, we will. If we need to add time, we will, but we're going to start with 2 half-hour blocks a week. And what that means is I'm going to be sitting down at my table on my Gmail from 11 to 11:30, and you need to call via Google Hangouts, and I'll get a notification and I'll answer, and call Mr. Call as well. Or you can schedule it ahead of time and we'll know to be waiting for you or to be calling you, okay? So any of that will work for us. We're going to be available during that time. And then there's a general schedule down below that you can look at. We're going to start with finishing up electricity. If you can see that in week 1, we'll be finishing up electricity, and then we'll go into vehicles and vehicle costs and energy power, alternative energy like wind power and solar power, get into water treatment, water use, and then after that we'll get into some other units as well if we do extended time in e-learning. So this is just a start, and this also may change, but please let us know if you have any questions, and I hope you go back and read through this document a little bit more thoroughly, but I just wanted to give you some details of the main points.